sometimes you don't understand your Father, right? In the same way, sometimes you don't understand God's plan for you. Sometimes you want something and it's not happening. It's not happening the way you want to, or as fast as you would want it to. You need to have faith and do the thing that God wants you to do anyway, or not do the thing that God wants you to not do, even though you don't understand why or how this is going to turn out to be. I had to make an investment today that is going to take me out in a month. Just thinking about it right now, it's just like, okay, should I have done this really? But I had confirmation. I knew that even though I feared doing this, I had to do it, and God wanted me to do it, and so I just did it. I tried to forget about the fear, and I asked myself, what would I do if I was not afraid? Because fear is what the devil's favorite tool to help us, to keep us, not to help us, to keep us in chain. And so when you ask yourself, what would I do if I was not afraid? What would I do if I knew God will provide, right? If you knew God will provide, what are you going to do, right? And for me, I was going to make this decision anyway once I had more money, right? Once I had, like, okay, I got a couple more clients, I can do this. And God wanted me, no. It doesn't work this way. You need to commit first. You need to take the risk, have true faith. Because if you make the investment once you have the money, is it really faith? No, it's just like you're seeing it makes sense. But when you don't know if it's going to work out or not, then you need faith. And this is what God wants you to do. He wants you to move with faith, not with sight, right? So this might be your confirmation to take the risk. This might be just let's go, let's do this thing, or just stop doing this thing even though it's risky. Do not be afraid. What would you do if you were not afraid? Write it down and read the Bible. Let me tell you, like, to me it was like I went to church, I read the Bible, and I had so many things confirmed to me, and at one point I was praying God very hard. And right now I'm fasting. I'm doing a 24-hour fast, and it helped me. I made the decision while, like, I actually did the payment that I don't have the money to sustain this. Just thinking about it, it's hard, man. But fast, pray God and ask Him to give you His confirmation. And you know what? When I did, I got out of church. I was praying God, like, just let me know, like, my God, tell me, what do you want me to do, really? Like, what is the thing? Like, if you want me to do this, I'll do this, but I need to know. And I went on YouTube, and the first thing that I saw was a video from Roxanne Speed, a prophetic word, and she told me, and it was like God speaking directly through me, like just directly, like exact to my situation, and it was insane, and I was like crying. I was like, oh my God, literally. He's just like, okay, I needed an answer, and that this came to me, and I made the decision right then and there. It's just like, okay, I knew God wanted me to do this, even though I was afraid. I needed to take this action, and so even though you're afraid, you need to do it. Do it. It's a confirmation. If you like this kind of content, if you want more content like this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're wondering who I am, I went from being a broke personal trainer in France to now working with millionaires around the world and building up my own business to 7 figures soon, hopefully, once I get just like this ball rolling. And on this podcast, on this channel, I just help you become truly free and successful, free financially, emotionally, spiritually, to get the life that you want, right? To live and be everything that God made you to be. If this interests you, you want to learn from someone that actually tells you the truth, not just making videos to make a lot of views, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.